Since 2000, SmartOrg has helped companies create exceptional value from R&D, new product development, and innovation. We've done this through a unique combination of what we call value-based management consulting and decision support software. For many decisions, scorecards, questionnaires, and other valuations are adequate, probably for 80% of the projects that you do. But for major investments in R&D, new product development, and innovation, you really need to dig deeper. And you need to do this because there's risk and there's uncertainty and much more difficulty in forecasting. Advanced PPM process and tools help you make decisions based on expected economic value, what's it going to be worth to me based on the money I put into it, and the risks and uncertainties that really must be managed if you want to optimize this value. Some of the benefits that our clients have reported to us by using advanced PPM are improving the project success rate. Many studies show that 40 to 75% of projects fail. Increase this rate of success by just a little bit, and you're creating millions of dollars, perhaps tens or hundreds of millions in added value. You do this by selecting the most promising projects up front and dealing with this risk and uncertainty in an explicit manner. You're also using advanced PPM because we have an enterprise system. You reduce time wasted on spreadsheets, on making them, fighting over them, evaluating them, and such. And when your projects are in a portfolio, you're able now to look at all projects against each other based on their risk and reward. How much risk are you willing to take to create high value? And to allocate your resources, both capital and people, to high-value projects while identifying and killing losing projects early in the development process. Our main software is called Portfolio Navigator, and it delivers advanced PPM either on your servers or in the cloud. I'm going to show just a few of the outputs from Portfolio Navigator to give you an idea of how it supports value-based PPM. Charts like the one above help you compare value, costs, and other factors critical to success. In this example, we've looked at 7 projects and compared them. And the width of each bar reflects the range of uncertainty, and it highlights the downside risk and the upside. Basically, what you want to do is to make sure that you evaluate all projects against each other on a level playing field and recognize that there are wide ranges in value basically because of the uncertainties involved. So typically, only 3 to 4 factors are critical to your project's success. Project Navigator develops charts like this. We call it a tornado chart because of its characteristic shape. These charts show you where you need to apply resources to drive project value toward the upside. In this example, the 2 top bars that are most important are the market growth rate and market size. And as you can see, they are the most uncertain but have the highest value potential. At the portfolio level, the software produces more than a dozen reports. I'm going to show you 2, which are used most often. This chart shows the productivity of each project, value on the vertical axis, and cost on the horizontal axis. Projects to the left are most productive. That means you get the most bang for the buck, the most back for what you put into the project. Projects on the right are less productive. Charts like this are frequently used to guide budget allocation and resource prioritization. The innovation chart plots each project in the portfolio based on risk versus reward. The vertical axis is the probability of success. Basically, can you pull it off? The horizontal axis shows the expected commercial value if you are successful in pulling it off. The idea here is to achieve a good balance between projects in the upper left-hand quadrant. They're easier to do, but they're worth a lot less money. On the other hand, you may have to do them to support the current product line. However, you really want to have riskier projects in the lower right quadrant because these projects give you a better opportunity to create blockbusters. Unfortunately, like oysters creating pearls, you need a lot of oysters to create one pearl. You want to get rid of projects in the lower left-hand side, which we call white elephants. They're eating a lot and are not producing a lot for you. This innovation chart can also track the trajectory of these projects as you move through development and update data. So who uses advanced PPM? I've illustrated here a number of our clients over the last 10 years. For the conference we are now attending, we're featuring life science. As you can see, we've worked with and do work with companies, very large pharma to small biotech firms. Our work also includes companies like Boeing and Aerospace, HP and Technology, Chevron and others in broader industries. And how do we work with people? First of all, we can evaluate your current portfolio and make some charts like I've just showed you. How does your risk profile look? Do you have white elephants? Do you have oysters? We can show you this on a chart just like the one I illustrated. We then help you develop and implement these advanced PPM processes. A process is absolutely essential if you're going to enable it with software. Just buying software in itself is probably a waste of money. So we help you create the process around using the software, who's going to use it, what kind of decisions are being made, and what reports do they need. We will then conduct a pilot, or some people call it a proof of concept. We will put a system up on our servers, let you use it for 30, 60 days. We will debug the system and then create the final system for implementation on your servers or hosted by us in the cloud. We also have a wide range of training based on our work that we do at Stanford University in portfolio management, at the executive level, at the managed level, and for individual users. If you'd like to learn more about advanced PPM and how it can help your company, please visit our website or contact me for information either by email or by telephone, and I'll be very, very happy to assist you. Thank you very much for your attention.